afternoon team, another beautiful day here in the Wairarapa. So it's just been out in the shed, got plenty of cool jobs on at the moment. So I thought I'd continue on from last weekend's mission where I did the head prepping, a whole pot boiling. So that was the boiling and sort of water blasting it and cleaning them up. So this video will be how I mount the heads on these shields. So I've got a few of them around the place, seems to work bloody well. So I'll take you back over here. So we've got the two heads from the boiling mission that we did. We've got my brother's red stag and Rusty's power. So they're just chilling out in the sun. They've been up in the sun for a week now. It's been some nice weather down here, so these are turning up bloody nice. Looks a little bit more natural, I think, having a bit of the sun on them. So they'll be up there for another week maybe. But we've got a few big boys that are ready for mounting, so they've already been boiled and they've been out in the sun. Yeah, so here we have them. This nice big 8 that I got with Brother Dunk with the Open Sight 303.
I forgot to push record. Sorry.
Yeah, I just chucked the camera to the bro.
Down, bro. Man.
With the old 3.0. And this monster old 11 that we got with Brother JJ.
Nice job, look, that's a beautiful rack, bro.
Holy.
Come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come here. Oh, yeah.
Two awesome missions with those heads, bloody good memories. So we'll push a little golith truck out and start setting up some tools. Alright, so when I do my shields, I'm just using 2mm steel. Being in a workshop, a steel fabrication workshop, I think steel just looks a little bit more appropriate. But you could do the same thing out of wood. So, a while ago I got a bunch of these smaller ones. These are all just laser CNC cut out on a template that we got drawn up, but with the bigger reds the shields looked a bit small and out of proportion. As you can sort of see, big reds needed the bigger shield, so we're going to hand cut these ones out. So I just traced around this one, enlarged it slightly, so these ones will be all cut out by hand with the grinder and all sanded up nicely. But you could definitely do it with wood if you prefer the wood look. Alright, two shields cut and all cleaned up. Turned out pretty nice. So I'll try to stick this down. So next I'll just put some tape. Just so we're not drawing all over them, because it sort of just leaves marks on the rusty steel. So we'll just mark our centre line of the shield, just so we can get our two mounting holes in line, and then when we do mount the bracket to the head, we can mount that obviously to the centre of the shield. Alright, so we've got our centre line and our mounting holes marked out. So top and bottom, I'll just mount them on two. Seems to work out pretty well. So you can sort of see in there, just a nice square drive wood screw and one at the top. So those will be our holes mounted onto the wall. So we'll start with this big fella, get him up on here. So the bracket that I do is just out a 30mm flat. So you just pick this up from local engineering shop, they'll have plenty of it there, it's quite a common size. So we want to bend up a bracket that sort of looks like that. So I've got a little mock-up bit of just wire, so you can sort of just use this as a template. So we want the bracket to sort of match and line up so his skull is sort of flat on the shield, not all crooked, so that doesn't look too bad. So we'll bend up one of these, and then all we do is we drill a hole in the base of his head. That's the strongest part that I've sort of found on the head to mount to. So yeah, it's worked so far. None of these fellas have fallen down, touch wood. So so we'll get into doing this bracket. Alright, so we've got our first bracket all bent up and drilled, which is looking good. So now for the interesting part. So he's got the hole. These are just 6mm bolts that I use, and then I normally just use some nice stainless ones that go through here onto the shield. So we'll set this up and see how it goes. Sometimes it can be a bit interesting. A little bit fiddly sometimes to get the nut and the washer with these nice big reds. Obviously they've got a bit more room. Nice, first go. sure our bracket's nice and straight. Don't want to do it up too tight, otherwise we might sort of crack everything and then you'll be in trouble. There, it's all going good. So there's our little 6mm bolt that just bolts through down on the inside there. And that's sort of nice and straight with his jaw. So next step, move some bloody shit out of the way. Sort of just sit him onto the shield, sort of get him lined up, and then just mark and drill these 2 bottom holes. Very good. Alright, time to get him onto the shield. So we've got our little stainless bolts and nylock nuts. Very nice. And our bottom ones. So now to stick them up on a wall. Alright team, first head up, and holy, he looks even massiver than he did on the ground up there. What a monster. Just touching the ceiling, so I had to lower him down a bit. But yeah, holy. I do got a bit of a present that I got to mount up there as well. This was a gift from brother JJ as well. This is one of his cast antlers that he found on the farm last year. So I want to sort of suspend that sort of up next to it because it's a perfect match. It's definitely his. He's got the sort of kicker at the top and the same everything, so I want to sort of mount that sort of next to it, but I'll figure that out later on. So pretty much just repeat what we did with this 8. Yeah. Alright team, all done. Woohoo! Shitty looks nice up there too. Had to move these 2 other little buggers over to make some room for the big boys. But yeah, looking awesome. That little job that I did on the lathe before was just making a few little standoffs, just because we do have those nuts and bolts sticking out the back there, and it creates a nice little shadow. As you can sort of see from the lights, it does make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, turned out very nice, very happy with them. So yeah, it's quick tied out from the shed. You can sort of see all the tools that I've been using are basic tools, just grinders, sanders, Allen keys, you know, so you could easily do it yourself at home, or if you don't have the gear to cut the steel or the wood, I'm sure the local shops wherever you are could cut them out for you if you give them a design or something like that. I'm just lucky I got a workshop here and the tools, so makes life a lot easier. But yeah, shit, I'm pumped with how the boys are looking up there. So it's a nice sort of thing to do to finish off the journey for the boys, and you know, solid memories up here. So yeah, just need the bro to come back round here. All this is getting plied once he gets a bit of time, and the same with up the top here, so it should start looking a bit nicer, a little bit more ply. But yeah, there we have it, nice and easy, nothing too major. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Cheers.